So good morning. This is, I think, week 11. I think all the weeks, to be honest, we've got a little bit out of kilter, but it's about week 11. Black Friday, usually, or what used to be like the most stressful day of the year at work, but it's a lot quieter these days. But a beautiful morning here in the valley as well. I had a really sharp frost last night rather. And yeah, I just thought I would share that with you. It's all very pretty outside. Progress at last. Of sorts anyway. So first of all, let's start off under here. So we see we've got a little hole in the fence here, fence in the shed, and a bit more of a gap going on in here. We just try and open this up. This is where the air source heat pumps are going to go eventually. So they're going to be lined up along here, and the lads have dug out this extra space so that we've got somewhere to put the mower in and things, which is really cool actually. That's going to be awesome down there. And the idea is that we'll move the door to over there so that we can then get the mower in and out. As part of all of these changes too, all of this hedging is coming out, and it's all then going to be glazed underneath. That down there I think is Paul, the pool guy, so I'm going to run around here while I very briefly can. So up here, they are coming in because on Tuesday they are going to be finishing off the pour for the pool itself. So you can see they've now got, obviously they've levelled up all the ground as well, which is fantastic. I'll go over there in a second. But they've put in all of this it's called quad lock. It's polystyrene that you then fill the concrete in the gaps. So all this basically acts as self-shuttering stuff. And I'm working on this now for the last kind of couple of weeks or so. You can see there are all these little ties in here, which is pretty cool. They put all the rebar in and things. And that's going in on Tuesday. Over here, the lads also have gone a bit crazy, brilliantly crazy with the digger, really taken the mound off there and the mound off here. This is down by, well over a metre where the digger is. That's all been lost over at the back there, and you can see some of these scrubby bits that have been taken out. There was an old tree here which we had to take out, but to be honest, it didn't do very well after this hole was dug around here, and it cut half its roots out. But by doing this, we've actually got a cracking amount of space to play around with. It's really, really cool. So have, oh God, I shouldn't be walking on this because it's an absolute quagmire. Oh crap, oh no. Just stand on that. That's not gone well. But you can see also what we've done is we've covered up, this used to be the well. That's all being regraded and stuff, and this is all the topsoil, which will just be pulled back over all of this in the end. But having this flat space around here is going to be a bit of a game changer actually, so that we've got a nice lawn for Leo to play around in and stuff. His playhouse is going to be pushed right back there, and we're going to put like a little extension and a little tree house that's going to go, I think, up into the eucalyptus up there. And so it's really, outside is starting to sort of get there. The plan for next week is that the stanchions are coming, which is also pretty exciting. So we should start to see bits of the frame. We're pretty much exactly a month, I guess, from Christmas. And so we need to, we're hoping to get, if not all of the frame up, a good portion of it between now and Christmas. I mean, it's ironic that the house frame went up in 2 weeks, and I think they reckon this is going to take more than 4 weeks, but everything obviously seems to be going pretty slowly. But aside from that, we are definitely getting there. You can see here the view from, well, this will be the gym here. The view from the gym in the morning will be absolutely gorgeous. Looking straight down that view over towards the valley and so on. Obviously without Leo's playhouse and all the bits of crap there. This under here is where some of the plant materials are going to go. The plant room itself comes up to about that sort of bit there, so gym's going to be massive. And also what's worth pointing out is that you can see this structure here. This is basically a fake wall, so the pool continues underneath and the wall goes there. This is going to hold the cover for the pool, so the cover then comes out and up and round. And the reason for this little bit here, that's a balancing tank, so when the pool's not in use, that will be full of water and it'll keep the pool level relatively low. When the pool is turned on, the cover retracts and the water in there gets transferred into the pool to raise the level, and then it pushes out over there, which would be the beach. So it sounds pretty knobby, but it should look pretty awesome as well. So that is the update on week 11. I'll probably try and do one in the next week actually, because I think there should be a lot more happening. Thanks very much and happy Black Friday.